Here's every single glitch spot that you can defeat the bosses in, and one new spot in this video that I'd never shown before that gets him 100% stuck, and you can kill him without taking any damage. Alright, what's good guys? So we are going to be testing each and every one of these spots with our boy XENOLORD, since he is one of the hardest bosses to defeat. I got asked to make a dedicated video on this topic since they're all kind of spread out on my channel, and that is a pretty good idea. So these are all the glitch spots not patched right now. A lot of them I made videos on before actually did get patched, but the one we're going to start with is actually the one I most recently made a video on, and then we're going to go on to a new one that was just discovered, and then move on to one that we've talked about before. So we have a lot of different places to go over. It doesn't do all the work for you, but it definitely makes it 1,000,000,000% easier to defeat these bosses. So you're still going to need to do some kind of damage, but it is a lot easier. So let's head to the one where I've already shown once before, because not a lot of people saw this one, and it definitely is very, very good. If you haven't seen this one, I have to show it to you. We are at this new really cool Terraria pirate island. It is over here, the Isle of Decayed Treasures. Is that chord 600 -150. Again, there's going to be a new spot I've never shown before on this channel after this that I actually haven't even tested out yet. So if you've already seen this one, you can go ahead and skip to that. But this one is definitely the best one that we have tested so far. All you have to do is run, and you can get them glitched in under the stairs, like in the stairs. You can come up here and hide behind this elemental chest and shoot them, but this works a lot better if you have a Terra Prisma sword, everybody. So if you don't have a Terra Prisma sword, you might want to invest in going to go get one of those before you try and do it in this spot, since this helps a lot, and you know, pretty much every other spot in the game too. So what we are going to do to actually summon the boss here, obviously you're going to need a PAL box, so we're going to put down one of those here. And a lot of you guys asked how to do this next part in my last video, because I didn't show it all the way. So I'm going to show it to you guys now. What you want to try and do is you want to connect this broken ship with this little staircase. So it's pretty easy, but I can see why you guys would be a little confused on how to do it, because some areas you can't really place foundations just like this. So place the foundations where you can, and then what we're going to do is get some roofs in here. So this is the part I didn't show in my last video, which was kind of a mistake because it seemed like a lot of you guys needed to see this. But foundations where you can, and then roofs where you can't place foundations, it makes everything a lot easier. And even though this isn't perfect, I believe this will work. So once you get a really cool little platform here, I wish there was a way I can get more support on it to make it a little bit easier. Maybe that will help. Yeah, so there you go. Just kind of make it like this. It doesn't have to be all foundations, which is a mistake on my end by not telling you guys, but if you make something like this as a little bit of a roof, this should do. So next you're going to just want to get the summoning altar, and it's going to still be kind of hard to place this, but you kind of have to rotate it around and find the perfect spot. I promise if you build this correctly, there is definitely going to be a spot here. It just takes a little bit to find. There we go, we got it. Oh, perfect. Okay, so it does look a little bit weird, but this is about what it should look like. We have a PAL box to the left of the biggest staircase, the staircase that has the elemental chest on it. We have the pirate ship and the staircase being connected by this little platform, and then we're going to build the summoning altar right there. So let's check if I actually have any. Yeah, I don't even have the summoning slab, so I'm going to go get that real quick, but this is about what it should look like for this spot. Alright, we have gotten enough slabs to try out at all the different locations, so I'm not actually going to put you through the torture of watching me defeat this thing over and over and over again. I'm just going to show you guys what happens when you summon it and how to get it stuck. So for this PAL, all you really have to do is just go around the staircase until he finds a spot to be stuck in. Yep, just like that. He's not completely stuck in that location. Some locations in here do get him completely stuck, and then you can just throw your Terra Prisma blade out, and it will do all the work for you while you just sit back and relax. You can see he's not completely stuck in the staircase right now. He can actually still do damage for some reason, which is kind of annoying. But if you run around, you can find the perfect spots to get him stuck in. I don't think he can move right now. He can kind of attack still, but he can't actually move at the current moment. He's kind of like stuck in here, and then you can go at the very top. You can hide behind the chest. You can do all kinds of stuff until he teleports out, and then you're going to need to find a new spot. So let's see if I can get stuck. get him stuck rather up here in the little cave. This is the other spot. Again, we're not going to spend too much time on this. You guys kind of get the gist. Pretty much run around this little staircase here, try and hide in the base. You can see how glitchy it is. You can like look through the walls and everything. Sometimes he even gets stuck in these walls. He gets stuck in all kinds of locations. He's kind of stuck in the ceiling right now, and then you can just back out and do as much damage to him as you possibly can. So in some spots he can still damage you, in some spots he's completely frozen in and can't damage you, and some spots he's only like half glitched into the wall. But you can see he's kind of having trouble hitting me. He's kind of stuck in there right now, so it's not perfect, but there are some locations where you can get him completely stuck here. So the Terra Prisma Blade does a really good job at stunning him, so he can't get off too many attacks at one time. So it's actually just like the perfect weapon to bring to these kinds of fights. I like hiding under the bridge too. A lot of his attacks can't actually reach you down here, and he just goes crazy going up and down the staircase just like this. Holy cow, yeah, he doesn't know where to go. He's not attacking, and my swords are just going absolutely brazy on him right now, doing already 300,000 damage, and that's without me summoning any pals. That's without me shooting him on my own with my own rifle. He is just completely stuck in there. Okay, he finally got off an attack, but I believe he's just going to go right back to being stuck up there. Yeah, so just move around whenever he finally gets out of the glitch spots and find new ones. Anyway, let's go on to the next spots. This one isn't too interesting. It's pretty much just get him stuck in the staircase just like this, but it is pretty effective. It does work well in most scenarios, but currently he's you know, it's a little repetitive to watch the entire fight, so we don't need to do that. But you guys get the gist. Good luck finding good spots for this one. You can definitely find better spots than me, and this is pretty much what it looks like. Now, this next spot I'm about to show you, this place should look kind of familiar, but don't worry guys, it's completely new. I found this on YouTube while browsing from a person with only 16 subs and 5 views, so shout out Torque Real. I managed to snipe his video here, and I'm going to show all of you guys how to do it. So we're just going to go over to the same spot that used to have a glitch. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later, but go up to this little windy location where you can jump very, very high, and there's going to be a triangle rock right here. So we're going to be using this to glitch. Now, this one is kind of hard to do. It's going to definitely take me a few tries, but you can see they're all the way on the right. There's a lump on this rock, and then there's a black lump right here, and there's a little dark spot with 1 snow and then 2 snow combined. So it's kind of hard to describe, guys. Obviously, I'm just showing you a rock, but there's this little dark area right in the middle with 2 lumps on its right. And if you do this, I'm going to try and do it first try, but no, I can't do it. It's a little bit hard to do. You're definitely going to need to practice it, but if you roll right in here, you can actually get in this rock, and we're going to test out actually summoning the XENOLORD while we're in here. So, oh, Bane, there we go. You guys just saw me do it. It's a little bit hard, but it is pretty easy once you get the hang of it. It took me like 3 or 4 tries, so it should only take you guys less than that, since a lot of the time you guys are even just better than me at the game, and you can get out of there by using your pal and riding on it just like that. So we're going to build up this platform. Oh wow, you can see my base in the distance. That's really cool. I didn't know that, but we're going to build up this platform and summon XENOLORD, and then try and get in there real quick. Maybe we'll summon some pals as like distraction or something along those lines. But we're going to see how good this spot is. I've actually never tested this spot out. I just saw it and like try to get in there a few times. So I don't know how good it is going to be, but hopefully it's going to be really good, so you guys can use that as an option as a glitch spot to help defeat XENOLORD 2 or any of the other bosses, obviously. Alright, here is my setup. We have our summoning altar on this large platform, and then we get the PAL box up here on this large platform. So I'm going to try and get in there. The problem is if I summon the boss and then can't get in the glitch spot fast enough, that might be a problem. So we're going to summon some pals to kind of like distract him and do some damage to him, so he won't come directly after us. And it is kind of hard to do that. You guys will definitely want to try and practice that glitch a little bit before you do what I do and about to summon the PAL. So let's try and get in the glitch spot as fast as possible. And I'm pretty sure you can shoot through these rocks too on the inside, but hopefully our PAL survive just a few minutes and I can show you guys directly how to get in here. Bane, first try. Oh my goodness. So let's see if we can actually do some damage to him. Our PAL's got absolutely obliterated, and boom. Oh my goodness, we can do damage through the rock. Great, that is perfect. Oh my goodness, he's completely glitched. Yeah, no, I don't think he can do any damage to us. Holy cow, this is amazing. Wow. Okay, this is definitely the best spot out of all of them. He has not done a single point of damage this whole time. He just rage quit away. Yeah, this is definitely the best spot. Oh my goodness, guys. Even though I like knew about the spot already, I haven't tested it out, and I definitely did not expect it to be this good. You can even summon the Terra Prisma Blades, and they go through walls, guys. So you can just shoot him normally, and then have your Terra Prisma Blades out, and they will do damage at the same time. Wow. This spot is so good. Look how glitched he is. Yo, shout out to that guy with 5 views who was uploading this. You are an absolute GOAT. I'm glad I can share it with a lot more people, because this spot is just freaking amazing. Holy cow. Okay. Did he like break my platforms or something? Yeah, you guys might want to place the PAL box on the actual floor. I'm pretty sure he just, yeah, he broke my platform and it destroyed my thing, so the raid technically failed, but whatever. Wait, what is this? Why are there... Oh, these are all my, you see, these are all my pals, bro. They're all my pals from the pal box, because he destroyed the pal box. I didn't know it did that. That's pretty cool. But anyways, we're getting off track. That was just absolute, that was a 10 out of 10 spot. Amazing spot. So I'm going to try that one more time, because there's another spot here, which I've shown before on this channel, but isn't as good. But I wanted to show you guys one more time in case that spot gets patched, or in case it doesn't, if the glitch is too hard for you to get in there. So at least you have some other options. So let me rebuild this and put all my pals back. That's super annoying. Don't make the same mistake I just did, guys. Make sure to build your pal box not on the platform. I thought the foundation would actually survive long enough, but just do not do that. There we go. All right, I got all my pals back. It's time to summon him one more time. I actually don't know if I need to summon him. You know what? I'll just make this kind of snappy. We already showed the main point of the video. I didn't expect that to be this good. So I'm just going to rush through this last one since all of you guys have already seen this. A lot of people think this is patched. I've been getting a ton of comments saying this glitch spot right here is patched. But if you come to the new area right here, you can see the rock is more dark. It's like blacker than the rest of the rocks right here. You can actually just easily glitch in by crouching and then glitch your head through just like this and uncrouch. And yeah, it's like extremely easy. It's a 10 out of 10 on the easiest scale. You can just get through, and this spot is okay, but XENOLORD can actually hit you here. So it's not perfect. It's I don't know where it would rank with the pirate one. I think the pirate one is a little bit better than this one, but this one is still pretty good, and you can still see my base from over here. That's pretty cool. I have a video on how to make that, by the way, too, in case you want to see that. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. This is the third spot. There's nothing special, so I'm not even going to waste everyone's time by summoning XENOLORD over here, since we already know how that goes. I have several videos on it on my channel already, but definitely try out this glitch triangle spot. That was absolutely amazing. I cannot believe it worked that well.